We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Ladies and gentlemen, just like as that magnificent theme song said, we are Nerds of the Apocalypse, and I am, of course, Trex, and alongside me via the homestead is...
Stevie B. I smashed my mute button. I smashed it.
That's right. You're a smasher.
That's right. Welcome, everybody. We're going to talk some video games. Even though the news is kind of short and we still don't know what the PS5 looks like, we're still going to try to find some stuff to talk about.
I know what a certain console does look like.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch is right here.
Oh, actually, yeah, mine is too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, he smashed it all right. That's right, Antivist. I can give it a good old smash. That's funny. And we have the same color Joy-Cons. Look at us matching like some matchers.
Oh. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NotA Game Report Home Edition. Hope everybody out there is staying calm, collected, and safe out there during the COVID-19 stuff going on right now. Be sure you're going out there wearing your masks, washing your hands, washing your feet.
Feet.
Well, I mean, it's a simple hygiene, but people forget about it. Yet, not every game report is a home edition.
Why not? You're always at home.
Well, now you're ruining the illusion, Carlin. Maybe sometimes I'm not at home. Maybe I'm in Argentina.
Damn it, Carlin. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Matt's like Green Lantern? Yes. Yes, Danny. Just like Green Lantern. All right.
How was your weekend, brother? Good answer.
It was okay. I had to go to work. That's why I sighed. I spent most of my Saturday at work. And Sunday I really just kind of watched movies all day with the family. I didn't really do that all too much. I didn't really play very many games, to be honest. Yeah, I really didn't play much at all. I cleaned up the nerd cave a little bit. I'm still I'm still in like massive reorganization status. So I'm still like, I took the fourth monitor away, Trex. I took the fourth monitor away for a couple of reasons. 4 monitors. Here's what I didn't realize about 4 monitors, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have 3,
Uh-huh.
which is like what I've been working with at work and at home, you have one in front of you and 2 angled, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, what my brain had a really hard time with, or my sight, I don't know, my senses, is 2 in the middle and then the slant on the side. It just didn't work. And the cables weren't long enough, and I finally was just like, fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. I mainly did it for work, but then I found a better situation work. So I took the 4th monitor away. And it was a really old monitor too. It kind of looked like shit. So now I'm back to the LEDs, and we'll see how that works out.
As you say it to someone that has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 monitors in front of him, which, by the way, number 3 can split into 4 separate screens.
Right, but are they all hooked up to the same PC?
No, they're not. Carlin only has 1.
That sounds like 4th one should be above the middle screen. Well,
Correct.
Kirst, you're absolutely right. I agree with you, Kirst. But Trex can verify this. Right above me right now is my TV. Right, so I have the TV that I mainly watch like YouTube and Netflix, and if I'm playing a console game, I play it on that.
Which is basically what a 4th monitor is for.
Right, it's right above me. It's just not hooked to the computer. I tried to hook it to computer, but TVs, I don't really like it.
TVs don't function right.
Yeah, some people like it. I don't like it. So I unhooked it and went for it. Hey, Stevie, what gate is up in 7 minutes? Just because I'm logged into Final Fantasy and I'm in the gold saucer does not mean I'm about to go into a gate. Okay, that's not what that means, right?
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, just because I mean, just because we're doing this right now does not mean I'm definitely sitting in Red Ridge Mountains just chilling, watching a knoll kill some squirrels. I mean,
Just saying. It's not
just
what's
saying.
Oh, I tell you this. I did spend about 4 hours. Well, no, about 2.5 hours Sunday night, and watched the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars on Netflix. Not Netflix, Disney Plus. The actually for real this time, last 4 episodes of Clone Wars on Netflix. It was absolutely fucking fantastic. I've talked to you about this. I think I might have brought it up here. I've been feeling kind of down about Star Wars, and man, did that lift me back up. Like it was done so fucking well.
You lift me up.
Yeah, it was God, it was really good. Like it was, oh man, it was so good. And it makes me excited to see what comes next, what they do. The Curses, I have not seen them yet. Watch them, Curse. They're really fucking good, dude. It's really good. Epic looks at Finally Keener is dead. Better gaming experience than Destiny 2's The Lie. Finally Keener is dead. Did I miss something? I'm not sure.
That is a Division 2 thing, which Keener, I think it was Anthony Keener. He was the mastermind behind Division 1 with the virus getting out, and Keener continued on being the big threat or a threat in Division 2's Warlords of New York. That's how it opens up with doing the trying to find Anthony Keener, which so Warlords of New York opened up into going back to New York, which is really cool. Seeing some old enemies, it was really fun. But it introduced the manhunt feature, which is now part of which is basically their season creation. Okay, so for maybe about 2, 3, maybe even 4 weeks, you're going to have one manhunt bounty that you have to go and do. You have to do 4 of them to unlock the 5th main head person, or which are now rogue agents. That's what Keener's open mission for it kind of did. But yeah, it was fun. I mean,
Nice.
It's weird because I guess you're just taking your time, Lurker, because like I did the Anthony Keener opening mission stuff in like a day. But I was probably also just killing shit with my gun.
Danny said don't spoil nothing. I haven't started the last season yet. No, I'm not going to spoil it. A lot of people haven't watched it yet. But I will say that it is fucking excellent. Excellent. I was very upset that when the Clone Wars ended abruptly, that we would not get the ending that we should have got, where it's like essentially a lead into the Revenge of the Sith. And boy, oh boy, did it do that and more. It was fucking great. So watch it.
Yeah, it was great.
Shut up. I just got all the expansions originally after all the nerfs. Ultimate Bro said, hello, people. What's up? Jared, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? So, yeah. It's good. Sounds good. I haven't played that game in a minute. I need to jump back on. I haven't played in a minute. I also need to get back on because they did a big update. We talked about it a few shows ago. The big update on Fallen Order. There's a big update. I gotta try that out. See what that's like.
Yeah,
I'm good at
hard
rocking
mode.
out on WoW. Oh yeah, motherfuckers playing WoW.
It's right now it's 100% experience buff until Shadowlands pre-launch, which is not launching till like October, November. So
What?
yeah. It was normally the expansions normally come out like that into summer, kind of early fall. But because of COVID-19, they've had to work from home, and so everything's got pushed back. But it is coming out this year, but it looks like it's not coming out until late Q4. So, but they've stated that this 100% experience buff is going to last until Shadowlands pre-launch. So it's like, oh man, that's like 5 to 6 months of 100% experience. Yeah, I'm gonna get every single alt leveled the fuck up.
Level it the fuck up.
Yep. Because I don't have to pay money so I can skip all these master scenario quests. It's stupid. Fuck your stories. Just get me where I need to go. Sorry.
Well, sometimes story is the best part.
Sometimes.
You wouldn't really know, would you?
I mean, I pay attention to a lot of the stories in WoW, except for Miss Pandera, which is apparently like one of the best expansions. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about pandas.
Panda.
But it is a gorgeous scenery, though. Gorgeous scenery. But yeah.
I go, yeah, nothing else too crazy. I've been meaning to get on GTA Online because we'll talk about earlier. Got GTA 5, but I haven't had a chance to. The problem is when you're doing this content creation thing, every time I go to play a game off stream, I'm like, I could be editing this, I could be writing this, I could be doing this.
Yep.
I'm like, so it's a pain in the ass. Maybe one day we'll have a team, but we'll see. Right now, I have to do it all on my own. So yeah, and Trex, I know I talked about this a little bit on stream last night. For those that don't know, I talked to Trex about this yesterday. I talked to a lot of you about this last night.
Oh yeah,
the HOA battle is over. They've lost. But the Cold War is about to begin.
Like, it's just bullshit. It's absolute bullshit that
it is.
I don't see how it's legal that you bought a house without needing to, at the purchase, sign the paperwork to say that it's part of an HOA, that you agreed to the HOA terms. And you're moved in, all comfortable, ready to rock. You're paying your bills like you normally do. And then all of a sudden, here comes these sneaky-ass HOA fees that you signed no paperwork for, that even your lawyers and shit had no idea about, like, I'm assuming. And you're ultimately still having to pay it.
And then some. I've finally realized that I was pretty much shit out of luck when my closing lawyer was like, I finally got him to like really look into it, and he was like, yep, you're kind of fucked, without saying that, but he pretty much said it. Because there was one when you build your house, I guess. Essentially what it boils down to, I'm boring the fuck out of everybody. When subdivisions are built, HOAs are formed on the land, and if you buy a house with one connected to your deed or your land, then it doesn't matter who talks to you, what you sign, who speaks to you. You have to do it. Like, there's no there's nothing that you. And I think that's unique state to state. I don't know how many other states do it that way. I know that our state is unique because they can foreclose on your house at any amount, which for my house, it was $600 they were trying to get back. I had to pay them a lot more because you have to pay lawyer fees, and lawyer fees are fucking ludicrous. And there's no law against that either. A lot of states have laws against how much a law firm can charge you for lawyer fees for that kind of situation. There's no amount in our state. There's no amount there. There's no like maximum amount or minimum amount that they can come for your house for. They can just do it for whatever the fuck they want to do it for. Our state's HOA laws are absolutely insane. It's when I really started to research everything, it just wrecked my soul, and I wish I knew all this stuff prior to. And I can tell you this right now. My next house is not going to be in a subdivision. I'm going to buy some land. Trex, and I think if Danny's on track, you guys know where I live. We live pretty close to. We're like one zip code away from places that don't have a lot of houses. So I'm gonna buy some land somewhere, and I'm gonna.
I found 3.5 acres for $54,000. I'm gonna get myself just a nice trailer. I didn't want to be trailer people. I didn't. No. I don't blame them. I lived in it. I didn't want to live into it again. Fuck it. If there's no HOA, trailer person I am.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking get some land and build a house on it and not be bothered. Like, I can't. I'm living that full libertarian lifestyle, boys.
Move into country.
Gonna eat a lot of peaches.
Yeah,
Move
it's
into the country.
fucking
Gonna
crazy.
eat a lot of peaches. Sorry.
Yeah, that's funny. He was in his rage line from yesterday. Chuck. Yeah, I was pretty pissed. I got really mad on stream last night talking about it. The point is, when you buy a house, don't buy one where there is an HOA. Well, Denny, it's almost impossible, man. Like that's way easier said than done. Like, it's ludicrously easy.
There wasn't one though.
Yeah, but no, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there was. You're right. There wasn't one.
Sorry, I couldn't attend a fucking meeting. I was in labor, asshat.
Oh yeah, see now you're pissed at you. Pissed at it off. HOA, the high about to fuck with you with just because I can associate, it's fucking insane. Beth says I hate an HOA. Fuck yes, Beth, I hate an HOA too. Fuck them. Arvin says, man, our HOA put some associate dues on our water bill. Shut the. You're lying. You're lying. It's a list of our projects. Almost, yeah. Heather's rage mode activated. I'm hiding. Yeah, you should hide. This is fucking crazy. She had what you guys didn't see is she's making butterscotchies for my dad, and she had a fucking spatula in her hand. I was generally worried. But yeah, so I had to pay them a very, very large sum of money, which fucking wrecked my soul when I looked at my bank and saw that amount taken out. But
all that Trump change.
Also, yeah, it's some Trump change a little bit more. The weight's gone, and now the Cold War begins. So I said this on stream yesterday too. The first thing I asked after the sale went through, I go, okay, so when can I contact the management company? And she was like, you have to wait 7 days. And okay. So I put it in my fucking calendar in 7 days. I'm making my little account on the website. I'm contacting the management company. I've lived in this house for 5 years. I'm going to ask for 5 years of reports of where every fucking penny has gone and where every fucking penny of the money I just gave them is going to go. Because my neighborhood is tiny. Trex can back me up. Danny can back me up. This fucking neighborhood is small. So
I don't even know where it even ends. I barely know where it begins.
That's true. That's what she said.
Zinger.
So yeah. So if you don't pay, they will kick you out of the house. Curse, see what happens. Okay, so just to sum up, Curse, what happens is you don't pay your fees, right? You don't pay your HOA dues. They then get a law firm. The HOA gets a law firm, or the management company gets a law firm, and they put a lien on your house. And so once the lien is on your house, if you don't pay within a certain amount of time, once the lien is there, they can then process the lien, evict you, and sell your house to cover the cost of the money that you owe them. It's fucking crazy.
I don't understand how this system has so much power.
I don't either. I don't either. And I thought that it didn't. Trex goes, I don't understand how the system has so much power. Heather could back me up. We both were like, I was like, there's no fucking way that some fucks that cut the grass in the fucking front of the neighborhood can kick us out of our fucking house. There's absolutely no way that can happen. Well, yeah, they can. They absolutely fucking can. And I really freaked myself out because I went on Reddit and read some really fucking crazy horror stories. That is bad.
You know, so times like this, I'd rather just deal with like the New York Mafia. You know, get a horse head in the bedroom. It's like, you know what? This is better than working with the HOA.
Yeah,
it's like right. Lose a finger. Psh, rather lose a finger than lose my house.
Armin said, "Oh, the subdivision next to us, their HOA has an issue with the electric company, so their area has no street lights." Jesus Christ.
I mean, Showtime this weekend was probably much more productive than any of us. Him and his girl just redid like their front yard, put some made a nice little pebble pond, nice little rocks. Looks nice and cut through the sidewalk to the house. Like, look at like, ooh, that is like professional fucking grade. That is good job. Immediately, immediately everybody was like, your HOA allowed you to do that?
Curse said, dude, I would go to jail. Hell no. No, Curse. You wouldn't go to jail. You would just be homeless. You'd be back living with your parents or your sister, your brother, whoever, your best friend, whoever it is. They just take your house and sell the shit so they can get their $1,000. Oh, God. Fucking assholes. Oh, yeah, you can't do that shit without HOA approval. I don't think that they got HOA. But his HOA is fucked, too. Pretty much 95% of HOAs are pocketing money. Like, someone's pocketing money, right?
For sure.
There's just no doubt. I talked to someone today. I can't remember who the fuck I was talking to. I think it was someone at work. I don't know. Where they had a family member, right? Who retired. And he the same thing happened to him where they like forced him to start paying. He was like, fuck you. And he had to start paying. So like, and then he like really got into it. And so then like the president, I think, passed away or something or quit. I don't know. I think he passed away. And so like, they just kind of like forced him into the president's role. And so then he just started like, they had very little things to do. Like someone had to cut the grass and like weedy. And so he just like started an LLC and paid himself to do all that shit.
What?
I was like, bro. And I was like, dude, that's like the ultimate comeback story. Like, but also super fucked up. Like, I don't know. It was ludicrous. Yeah, I feel sorry for you city folk. I know, Raf. Curse. All right, hold on. They said, I've never heard of an HOA that does shit right and actually works for their homeowners. Me either. Not a one. Now, Ari's neighborhood is so my shit's fucked up. They took my house. Like Ari's shit, it's like
they just took my house.
Yeah, they just started to take the house. Ari's shit though is like people going to meetings and like pulling knives and shit. I'm exaggerating, but like they had to shut down her last meeting after like 3 minutes because everyone just started screaming at each other or some crazy shit.
The off-duty cop didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
he's like, shut it down. Just shut it down. We ain't doing this.
Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, we lost, but the Cold War begins, and it's going to begin. That's right.
If you need help looking over those paperworks, I watched enough Burn Notice that I'm going to start looking through paperwork. I can do this.
I know. And like, look, this is the biggest thing. Like research. I can't explain. I don't know how many of you own houses or what, but research. I mean, we did. We found like our realtor was like, oh, there's no HOA. The homeowner was like, oh, there's no HOA. And then it was just like, by the way, there is. Like, fuck you.
I don't know how further you can really find that where there was no sign of an HOA. 5 years later, all of a sudden it's there.
Well, I tell you what, they're not gonna like me at the next meeting. I'll tell you all that. The next meeting is gonna be lit as fuck, especially since my crazy neighbor next door, like they're lit as fuck too. Like,
wait. When you're looking at your house, is it the one on the left or on the right?
If you're looking at the house, one on the right.
Really? That's such a nice house, though. I wouldn't think someone's crazies in there.
Well, I don't mean crazies in like bananas. I mean like crazies in like.
We tried to avoid him.
She's gonna lay into him, right? He's a good guy. He's a talker, right? He's and he's not like let's talk for a couple minutes. It's like you get caught with him, bro. Just fucking cancel your appointment. All of them. They hid in the Speed Force. They probably did. Dude, I would make all the neighbors so mad at me. It's gonna be rough, dude. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Oh, the people over there in the common area.
Yeah.
About to hate me.
It's gonna be ludicrous. It's gonna be lit. Lit as they say.
Hot box in the common area.
Yeah, Heather got pissed. She was walking the kids, and there's like a little common area on the street down like a circle with some grass in it. It's pretty big. And there's just a car parked in it. Motherfuckers hotboxing noon.
Damn.
It's a pandemic, so we're gonna give him a break. But like, if you're gonna hotbox, do it in your fucking driveway, dog. Like, don't do it in the common area. Like, come on. I'm all about people living their freest life, as I would say, but fuck, just if you're gonna hotbox in your fucking driveway.
So before we get into games, I do have a little something from this weekend. It was
you got something? What do you got?
It was a quiet weekend. So I mean, yes, what was it? Saturday, I basically played WoW all day, so I felt great.
Like Tony the Tiger?
Yeah.
Nice.
No dad noises, but but I mean, I was just play some WoW Sunday. Tried to go out and do some Pokemon, but we couldn't make it because, of course, it was my cousin's. It was my uncle's birthday, so my cousins had to go do that. We couldn't do Pokemon Go, but this weekend I found out my friend Tabitha's moving. She hasn't told me. She's being sneaky about it, but she's bad at being sneaky, so it's weird. But my sister texted me just like, "Hey, can you take a picture of the couch? Or just FaceTime me?" I'm like, well, one, I don't have an iPhone, so I'm not going to FaceTime you. Two, I'm not going to FaceTime you. I'm not going to video call. You're my sister. You're not. No. So I took pictures of it when I got home, and she texted me back. It's like, "Hey, can Tabitha get the couch? She needs it for her extra room." I'm like, "No, we're using the couch."
What? What?
I mean, it was my sister's couch, but she gave it to us so we moved in, so we had some furniture. And the fact that she asked me, I'm like, "Do you think that I'm fostering your couch until you found a good home for it?"
Until you found a good home. Yeah, dog.
At the same time, it's a super hand-me-down couch. Like the back of it has to be to a wall. It cannot live on itself because it's super loose. And I'm like, and I even text her again. The next phrase I text is like, also only a bad friend would give someone this couch. You don't want to be that person. like if we get new couch, then I will easily text my sisters like, "Hey, we got new couches. This old one over here. Do you have someone who wants it? Oh, Tabitha wants it? Cool. We'll give it to her." If we had replacement couches, we do not. These two bad boys, as much as we hate them, we love them because we don't have anything else.
Yeah, because they're couches. Like
yes. Yeah. Like I have my comfy chair, and Carlin now has her comfy chair. Sometimes these chairs don't combine. They can't combine into a couch. So we can snuggle a little bit. So
we can't snuggle or play with each other's genitals. We need...
Well, there goes that PG rating.
Sorry.
Look who's now hot boxing in the common room over here.
This came out.
Oh, look, it's okay. Raph got your back. We don't think she'll want this couch. There may be a mysterious stain on it.
Oh, boy.
Raph said it. It was all Raph, Carlin. He said it. Oh, yeah. Carlin was like, text her if she wants to buy us a better couch. They can. I put that in my comedy routine, too, because I found that hilarious. I came up with that. I was like, do you think we're fostering your couch?
that's actually good. What's wrong? Jareth, I was Stevie B. Like I don't say filthy things. Like I never said anything disgusting before. Come on, my dude.
All right.
Welcome to the apocalypse. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Go yell at the YouTubes.
Oh, we gotta yell at YouTube. Okay. Is Aaron here? Aaron, we gotta yell at YouTube. Listen, YouTube.
Aaron.
YouTube.
Aaron.
No, Arwen.
No, Aaron.
What, Aaron? Oh, that's right. We're yelling directly at Aaron because she's going to be watching this later. Aaron and YouTube, both, right? You could be watching it on YouTube, or you could be watching it live every Tuesday at twitch.tv/nerdstheapocalypse, 9:30 p.m. Eastern-ish, because sometimes Trex is watching anime and forgets like a fucking weeb. This is what happened tonight. But we started around 9:30, so that happened.
I don't really count Avatar as weeb, man. I'm just starting it. Also, Raph, fuck your cabbages.
Whoa, that's rude. So
Yeah,
hey, Ernest, people, that's right. So yeah, so 9:30 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday, twitch.tv/Nerds of the Apocalypse. It's right below me. The Twitch people can't see it, but I always edit it into the video. So there you go. Just come follow us there and come here on Tuesdays and let's talk the video games. What's coming out this week, Trex?
Coming out this week, the wonderful 101 Remastered, coming on PC, PS4, and the Switch. On PC, it's currently on Steam, comes out May 19th. Crucible, on PC, on Steam, May 20th. The game of all games finally releases. Maneater, on PC on the Epic Games Store. Steam to be announced. PS4 and Xbox One May 22nd. This week,
I know what that is.
Will be Sharks.
It's the Shark game.
It's the Shark RPG game.
Nice.
Oh, and finally, Saints Row the Third Remastered on PC, Epic Games Store, PS4, and Xbox One May 22nd. Now, I know it's a little bit weird because when I say PC, I'm adding Steam or Epic Games Store because PC is still the client, but these are two different stores, and they are honestly seemingly like neck and neck. And some games are appearing on Steam, some games are appearing on the Epic Games Store, but it looks like they're not actually all talking to one another. So whether it's some exclusivity rules in there, I don't know. I had to go back and forth to see if this game was on this and Gift Game was on that. Right now, Crucible is on Steam. It is not through the Epic Games Store. Saints Row the Third, though, is on the Epic Games Store and not on Steam. So even though for all my PC players out there, it's free to create an Epic Games Store account. It's not going to hurt you. Sorry, Cursed. It's not going to hurt. But for the time being, I am going to make sure when I'm looking at the PC titles to make sure to say where you can buy it, either on the Epic Games Store or on Steam. But yeah, first up, I do have to talk about Crucible coming out. So Crucible is the very first Amazon Game Studio game. All right.
Sweet.
So this is the one out of the two that Amazon Games Studio has created. The other one is the New World coming out later this summer in August. Unless it gets pushed back again, but, I'm not going to talk about it because it's going to make me upset. But anyways, Crucible is a third-person shooter, League of Legends-esque, and I'm telling you right now, it's did I also mention that it's free-to-play? It's free-to-play. So it's free-to-play May 20th as of probably at midnight. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it launches at midnight Pacific time, so that's 3 a.m. Eastern. So first thing in the morning, I'm going to go ahead and download it on Steam, put it on my work computer, and not play it at work.
That was a lie you just said.
What? I don't lie. That's silly.
God, that was
What, my boss doesn't watch this channel?
That you know of.
Oh, shit. He is pretty cool. But yeah, so that's the big thing is like Crucible is the new first-person shooter. I'm pretty sure like we're going to see it populate Twitch for the time being, but it will most likely fizzle out a little bit, just like Valiant did, where Valiant kind of stabilizes at like 180,000, which is still a pretty damn good number, but it stales out right there like the 180,000, like a million on launch day. But with Crucible being free to play and not locked behind waiting for Riot Games to give you a key, Crucible could become a big hit. I can't wait to play it. I'm really interested. But in Saints Row the Third, I actually have this on screen right now. Let me pull it up. So it is on the Epic Games Store. Like I said, it's for $40. This is remastered. So this little trailer is showing the original side-by-side, not side-by-side, but a comparison to see what's really remastered about it. If for all the people out there who said, the Saints is basically a knockdown version of GTA, like, okay, well, that's kind of true. It's like it's GTA, but, funny as fuck.
That's true. It was very true.
Now with the remastered and looking at the graphics, I'm like, damn, did they just take Rockstar's engine? Like, what the hell? It's like bright as hell. But for $40, what do you get with it? Well, you get all the DLC. You get all 3 expansion mission packs and 30 pieces of DLC from the original version. And it's co-op. You can fly solo or play online with a homie. Get free fall skydiving to try, land in your partner's flaming pickup as you make a desperate run toward a heavily armored syndicate base. Steelport is always more fun with a friend.
I just can't wait to see the dildos remastered.
Yeah, the dildo lightsabers, yeah. Yeah, that's some shit.
That's one of the first things that I dealt with playing that game for the first time. Rafron says it's GTA, but oh, look at that. Yeah. Great minds, Rafron.
So I have to squeeze this in real fast because it just popped up on my phone. But for one, I didn't know American Dad was still going on TBS. I thought it was just showing reruns. I didn't know it actually had new episodes. And I also didn't know it's been running for over 15 years. I feel old. That show came out when I was 20. Ouch. But the reason I'm talking about it is because American Dad parodies Overwatch esports in over-the-top segment. I feel like you have this nasty face. Did you just pull like a hair out of your mouth?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Whose hair?
I think it might have been a mustache hair.
Whoa.
I don't know, and I'm better off being ignorant. So what's up?
So I'm looking at this, and oh god, there's actually a clip for it. I have to play that later. I may have to find out while we're doing shit, but this little quote here says, Stan Smith says, "I'm already Tracer."
Oh my god.
I can't wait to see this. Anyways, all right. So that's Saints Row the Third remastered coming out, and of course, for all those folks who don't know about Maneater, for the love of fucking god, where have you been? We've been waiting for Maneater for 2 years. All right, it was first shown at E3. You play a shark. What's your mission as a shark? You eat people. What makes it so cool? You eat people. And you can upgrade yourself. You could give yourself lungs. Give yourself lung capacity so you could have air. You could breathe air, get on land, eat people, then jump back into the water. You could give yourself a metal fin on the backhand where you know that steering thing that just goes. You could use that to cut through boats.
How does it go again? Nice.
But anyways, I do have a fear of sharks, but will this help me overcome my fear? Fuck no. But will it just be mindless violence so I can just go, look, these are all people on the beach who are not following the rules of social distancing.
Oh my god.
It's my job to teach them a lesson.
Here you go. Sorry. If this was Ari playing, she'll be killing them all. She probably will play this. She'll probably play Maneater.
Yeah, I can't wait to get it. It's going on the wish list. Come on, summer sale. All right. First bit of news. Fallout 76 is getting a season pass style system. And it's free. Mostly. So just hearing about this is like Fallout 76 has been on a crazy, crazy ride. There have been a lot of reports that everyone has been absolutely loving Wastelands. All right, I think Wasteland seems to be the pickup, seems to be the relaunch that Fallout 76 truly needed. So what they're doing here is this is their new progression system, which is called Seasons. It's set to arrive as part of the Update 20 and will overhaul the existing challenge system that to provide a new way for players to earn goodies. The introductory blog post explains players will be able to take part in the inaugural summer season for free, with all players gaining access to a single unified progression path, meaning everyone is working towards the same rewards through the entire system. There are plans to eventually have 4 seasons per year, each lasting around 10 weeks, and each with a separate theme. Whether the upcoming seasons will remain free is unclear. So if this sounds familiar, it's Battle Pass for Fortnite. It's Battle Pass for Smite. It's Battle Pass for Paladins. It's basically the seasons in Division 2. Every game now is starting, or actually at the same time, it's seasons for Destiny 2. So every game almost is kind of going into that Battle Pass theme where here's the start of the season. Here's the start of it. And all you got to do is play the game. And you get rewards. You get rewards and you build up to those rewards. Now, what they also mean by the free-ish is that you, like just like everything else, you could pay a premium price to kind of, skip some of the ranks. You pay a flat price, you skip the ranks, you also get all those goodies. So you can either play the game and get them naturally, or you could pay money, pay to advance. It's how the battle system goes. Even with the battle system, the battle pass system that I've seen in other games, it's more or less, here's your base battle pass, here's your baseline that everybody gets. But if you pay a little extra, you unlock the premium side, and the premium side gets you a little bit more experience as you go through the battle pass, and you also get special rewards. Okay, you get some more rewards than you normally would. So they're trying it out here, and this is where it talks about, similar to the option provided to the Battle Royale games such as Apex Legends and Fortnite. However, there's a way for players to spend money to earn these rewards faster. You can rank up by purchasing levels using the premium currency, atoms. Each rank costs 150 atoms to unlock. This is from Eurogamer, so of course it's £1 and 20 pints if you buy the pack of 500. And while you could feasibly unlock the whole season that way, you would have to pay for each rank individually. Hopefully, ranking up won't be too much of a grind. So this is going to be an also test of whether it's play to grind or pay to grind. All right, you just gotta wiggle it. But what they also came out and showed us too, and I'm pretty happy about, is their 2020 roadmap. So first, this summer they're introducing seasons. All right. The next is going to be One Wasteland for All. Experience all the Appalachian Wasteland has to offer no matter your level. Rebalanced combat and rewards scale to your level, so players at different levels can easily team up and to experience the entire world together, from the Toxic Valley to the Cranberry Bog. It's not time capsules or artifacts. That's something totally different. So Wasteland for All is, honestly, it's basically what I'm experiencing in World of Warcraft, where they kind of, and even I think you have it in Final Fantasy 14, that you as a high level can come into my area and level sync, and you could get gear that would be, we could get the same gear, but the level and the stats would be different because our levels and stats are different. I don't think Final Fantasy 14 does it that way, but I know in WoW that kind of happens.
Nah, I mean the level sync happens on certain areas, but there's no gear.
But yeah, for this is going to be basically, we both get the same gun. I'm level 10, he's level 67, and he's going to get a level 67 gun, and I'm going to get the level 10 gun. So the One Wasteland for All, that kind of play style, it's pretty decent. But one of the other tough stuffs about it is how the story progression is going to go, because you're going to start from here on the left side of the map to work your way to the right. Now that we have this One Wasteland for All, it's, let's just run through and go all the way to the right, and then you start on the right side, go all the way to the left, and we're going to have to see how that looks in the fall. And then in winter, I think this is a fan favorite for Fallout folks, Fractured Steel. Later this year, the Brotherhood of Steel returns to Appalachia in search of new technology. The continuation of the story arc started in Steel Dawn will introduce new NPCs, quests, and companions to West Virginia. Yeah, it's just like Borderlands. Yeah, Exactly like Borderlands. That's right, Denny. Thank you so much. Exactly. So and of course the fall and the winter will be season refreshes and also introducing some new stuff as well. So new quests, new creatures and gear, all this. It's scary to do a roadmap. It's scary to do a roadmap, especially how times are going right now, everybody working from home. But good luck, Bethesda, because you're gonna fucking need it. Wasteland has been a great kickstart, a restart of the game, and so far it's been working out. You have a lot, as you say here, you have a lot to prove and a lot to give so players can be happy and enjoy. Do not fuck it up, bud. So, what do you think of all this Fallout 76-ness? I mean, it's a big roadmap. It's a huge roadmap.
I don't like the idea of paying for battle passes when you have to buy the game. I don't like that idea, and I get that it's optional.
Now, remember it's an optional thing.
I totally get that, but like if you buy it, then you cruise right on by it. So really, how much is the story content going to be unlocked? Like what's the lockdown?
So what the seasons will do is basically, I want to say it basically be like some challenges or challenges. It'll basically be certain challenges you have to do to go through these ranks. And just like her says, as you get items in game just by playing it, so you don't necessarily have to purchase them. You can just play Fallout and decide to use those items to automatically get those rank, or you can spend on something else. I mean, the pay to advance through the ranks, it would be honestly it would be stupid not to do it, because there's going to be players out there who, as I've learned in DCO, they will just drop the money if they're having fun and this is how they want to do it. They're just going to drop it.
I get it.
Now, and at the same time, I know it was through the British pound or the euro. I don't know what the fuck they do. How much is 500 atoms? Well, actually, I don't know why I'm asking. I could easily look, because thanks, Fallout 76, for being on Steam. Ha
ha! Let's see. Danny said, honestly, I was completely interested in Fallout 76 since launch, and all the stuff they are doing now doesn't draw me at all. Maybe it's just lack of faith in it. I halfway agree. Like, I was really turned off by all the stuff when it first launched. The Wastelander stuff does make me intrigued. Has it made me intrigued enough to actually go into the game and play it? No. But I'm also, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm also like, if I'm not streaming it, I'm generally not playing it. I rarely play stuff off. I do some stuff off stream, but mainly it's like 14 doing busy work, trying to make a guild and stuff. So try it out.
So okay,
Chaz McFly says, I'm having a great time playing Fallout 76.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I will agree that Wasteland, I played a little bit at lunchtime at work, and Wasteland has really been a fun trip. I have been having fun rebuilding my base, and I guess the NPCs are cool. They're all right. Not gonna...
I might try it out. I mean, I might talk. I mean, me and Ari both have it, so it wouldn't be hard to, and you have it too. It wouldn't be hard to stream it. So I'll talk to her about it.
But okay, so look at the 500 atoms. You get it for $5 for $4.99. So for $5, you can go. It's 150 atoms per rank, so you can go through 3 ranks right there for $5. And of course, that's if you purchase it and want to do it that way. I don't think they've stated how many ranks. I think there might be 100 ranks in it, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to say that I could have sworn they said 100, but either way, we'll definitely find out, because it seems update 19 just dropped today. So we'll find out on the next game update and see what seasons introduce.
Maybe I'll try it out.
When you try it out, I will join you.
I haven't played it since before the...
We haven't played it in so long.
Yeah.
We may just need to make new characters.
You're probably right. It's 100 ranks. Trex confirmed it. Go after him if it's not true. Fallout 76. Oh God, stop it. All right, what we got next, bud?
Next up, coming from Nintendo.
Oh,
Showing off PS5 graphics. I'm just joking.
Nintendo.
It is Paper Mario: The Origami King.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So Paper Mario is essentially, you guys, I might get some shit for this. It's essentially the spiritual successor to Super Mario RPG on the SNES, which is one of the best games that they put out on that console. The last Paper Mario game though, not very good, unfortunately. But the one before that was really, really good. So this one looks good, and all the team ups you can do and stuff are pretty dope. And it's like, I think this one is turn-based RPG as well, which is, few and far between these days. It might be a little different actually. New abilities and new battles, yeah.
Wow. Will you crease yourself and be reborn like me? Wrong answer. Right answer. It matters not. Your replies are paper thin. Oh my God.
I love the puns, man. These are great. Look at it. And it's cool because, like, with the Switch technology, like, they're folded like origami, so it's pretty cool. It's a nice little twist on it, all right.
An origami plot. All right, I'm done. Fuck this video. Unfolds. I'm done. I'm absolutely done.
Come on, dude. Stop it. No. So it looks good. I just want to talk about this because it looked really interesting, and I'm pretty down for this. Trex can even full screen the vid. Way to show off why PC is master. Damn it, Raph.
That's not a PC race. That's a Nintendo problem. Fix your shit. Fix your website. That video would not load, and I had all gray bars, so the video was loaded, but as soon as I hit full screen, it's like But yeah, so new paper crafted Mario Adventure unfolds on Nintendo Switch. The kingdom has been ravaged by an origami menace. Join Mario and his new partner Olivia as they team up with unlikely allies like Bowser and the Toads to battle evil folded soldiers. Here, we can't see that we can't show the video, but we can at least see
Some screenshots.
There you go. That's the word.
That's good. The Paper Mario's always been interesting, and like they're meant to be, like
comical, punny.
Yeah, like the intro had you going. Like the
intro had me so going.
Before you started laughing, like you were like, "No, I can't laugh at this. Let me turn it off."
I need to show an angry face.
That's right. So that's good. Cautiously optimistic about this one. I'm definitely gonna wait for reviews, but I mean, the last Mario game they put out was absolutely amazing. So I'm definitely on point with these Mario Switch games.
For this moment, I have to say that I thought Paper Mario was really just on a game development level was really some top level stuff. Seeing how the folding of the enemies are in this and tied into the same graphics that Mario's going through, it's like, man, these guys are game developers are always upstaging each other, and the guys who worked on this did an absolute job. Those origami pieces look fantastic because I'm looking at the Toad and I'm literally seeing the creases, and it's good. That's some good shit. The kids are gonna be happy.
Things that I never played Paper Mario, but I may check it out. It looks fun. It looks fun. I was into it, so I threw it on the list at the last minute. So let's talk about Paper Mario because our list this week is very Sony heavy, so I was trying to even it out. Like so just prove I'm not an X-boner. I didn't find Xbox shit to put on here. All right.
Because we didn't need Xbox because Xbox has already covered their shit. And the PlayStation stuff we have isn't even about the 5.
No, but we can give a strong breakdown of the inner workings of the hard drive for hours.
Now the hard drive is a custom SSD that we developed to be fast and furious.
Sorry.
All right. Up next is actually the Epic Game Store. As I saw, Maneater's right here. Oh, dude. Man Eater is only $40 new. A new game, $40. What year is this?
2020. 2020.
So I wanted to come over here to the store because Epic Games is doing a mega sale. Up to...
Wait, hold up.
It's a mega sale! Great games up to 75% from May 14th to June 11th. Steam Summer Sale. Where are you at, son? At the same time, when you purchase a game on the Epic Games Store, you will get a $10 Epic coupon, which, by the way, my Epic coupon from last year's sale expired earlier this month.
You dumb fuck.
Dude, I got the email. I got the email saying, hey, you got $10 coupon. What you going to use it? I looked through. I'm like, nothing. I don't want to get anything. So
literally nothing.
Literally nothing. There was literally nothing. And at the same time, I had no money. So I didn't know I didn't know what to buy, and I didn't have the money to buy anything. This is like a horrible situation.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is only be $48 too.
That game.
I know.
That money's in the savings account.
Oh yes, definitely getting Tony. I'm definitely gonna get Tony. Like I'm probably gonna get that day one. I don't know, man. There's just something about it. Like I was just at first, I was like, I was like iffy, but I was like, I'm watching some stuff on. I'm like, man, I definitely played the shit out of these games.
My buddy and I were talking at work, and we're like, okay, so we got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 coming back. Where's that Dave Mirra BMX remaster at?
That's enough,
right? Wasn't there? Okay, so we had. I know we're off topic. I don't give a fuck. We had Tony Hawk Pro Skater, right? The pinnacle of skateboarding. Dave Mirra BMX, the pinnacle of BMX. Wasn't there a snowboarding? Wasn't there? I'm thinking it was Shaun White. Shaun White snowboarding.
Oh, I played Cool Borders on the N64. That's what I remember.
That was actually pretty cool. And that's Tricky. That was cool too.
Tricky!
But I'm pretty sure, like on the scale, like it was. I'm pretty sure it was an Activision game. On the same scale of Tony Hawk and Dave Mirra, basically it was like it was the X Games video games basically, and there was a snowboarding one. I know that there was one. I just can't think of it, and I didn't Google it because I wanted to bring it up here so you guys could Google for me. Oh, it's not remastered.
Either Tony Hawk Pro Skater is a remake.
I see it completely remastered. Yeah, remaster. I mean,
here we go again.
I don't know. I don't. I mean, I honestly don't see the. I honestly now see. I see Final Fantasy VII as a remake because they changed the story and the graphics.
Right. And Resident Evil 2 was a remake because that story is also different and the same. You know,
but this is just graphically
the same game.
Yeah, this is just graphically. We haven't heard anything about the story yet. If there's a story, we don't fucking know. But like everybody's still coming back, and I think they just updated the graphics and kept everything else the same. But anyway, yeah, that's a whole confusing shit. Anyways, so Epic Game Mega Sale is going on right now, and at the same time, you don't have to purchase anything to get your $10 Epic coupon. You could also get for free Grand Theft Auto 5 Premium Edition.
I know, I got that shit.
I got
that shit. I haven't played it yet.
So fast.
Well, and you know, I have played it and beat it on the Xbox 360.
Me too. I have it on Steam and I beat it.
But I mean, fucking free is free, so
free is free, and it comes with all the DLC.
And I never played GTA Online either. I didn't play it at all. I tried, but when GTA Online first launched, it was absolutely atrociously bad. Like you couldn't do anything, you couldn't go anywhere. As fucking now, it's obviously great. But I tried for like the first few weeks, and I was like, you know, I'm not even gonna fuck this again. I just didn't play the game again. After I beat the game, I just kind of turned it off and didn't play it again. So, I think it would be fun to go back to the story again. But there were some parts even had that came by and was like, what the fuck, dude? So what do you do when you're like streaming that game, and like you walk into like this strip club and the titties is out? What are you supposed to do?
As a single man or in a relationship man?
No, when you streaming it, like you streaming a game on Twitch. You know, supposed to have titties on Twitch.
Oh, I mean, it's from a video game, and as long as you put yourself at 18 and plus, you're fine.
Fuck yeah, okay. So just making sure.
Yeah, I mean, when you come into a stream that has the 18 and plus on, it's like, hey, we're doing 18 and plus shit up in here. It's like, okay. I mean, they can't stop real life titties from coming out. They're damn as well not going to stop my video game titties. I mean, what are they going to do? Speaking of,
you're right.
Speaking of,
you've been right about some shit before, but you're right about this big time.
So Twitch, you know about Twitch's new council, their safety council,
bro. Are we gonna talk about? You don't want me to start talking about this shit.
We need to talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it at the end. We'll talk about it at the end.
Oh my, you know, I have strong.
Are you and I on the same page about this deer girl?
About the what?
Deer girl.
Yes, I hope we're on the same fucking page.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
I hope that we're on the same fucking page. I really do, because if we're not, we're gonna have some serious fucking discussion. Okay. I even talked. See, Ari's my go-to with shit like that, right? Because Ari's really big in the LGBTQ community, right? She really is.
Okay, so post show. We gotta do a post show.
I'm sorry, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
But last minute thing here. Grand Theft Auto 5, you have until May 21st at 11 a.m. Eastern to pick it up for free on the Epic Game Store. Seriously, make an account, grab the game for free, done. You could have played it already on Steam, Xbox 360, Xbox One, your mama's house. It doesn't matter. It's a free fucking game.
Your mama's house.
On May 22nd at 11:01, they will have the next mystery game. And the fact that their first mystery game was Grand Theft Auto 5, they came out a fucking swinging. And I am hyped to see what the hell the next one's going to be. Just ready for Epic Game Store to crash all over again. So, I saw another game that came out too. But anyways, next thing, talking about Epic Games as well. I made this joke to Stevie B, but I have to say it again. Let's talk about the big dick energy going on right now at Epic Games. They first drop us Grand Theft Auto 5 on the Epic Game Store. Now they also dropped the Unreal Engine 5 with the PS5 graphics demo. So everything you saw from this next gen real-time demo was running on the PlayStation 5.
Right. And what I really hated about the Sony ponies on Twitter about this is they were like, "Oh yeah, so much better than Xbox. So much better than Xbox." It's the same fucking engine. And I hate to break it down for you, but the Series X is better in every spec conceivable. So if this is what it looks like running on a PS5, it's going to look even better running on a Series X. But who do I know? What do I know? What the fuck do I know? Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to get that out because it really fucking triggered me reading the Twitter comments.
And this, of course, was shown at the Summer Game Fest, thanks to good old Jeff Keighley. And Jeff Keighley had an interview with Sweeney and some other guys from Epic. And Jeff, you're an inspiration. Because he asked the simple question that we all wanted to know. And he asked the question about the Unreal Engine 5 running on the Xbox X. Trying to squeeze out that little bit of information, that little bit of like, which one is better? Trying to squeeze it out. But Todd, Mr. Sweeney, you're a good one. But even Sweeney said that he has been impressed with both of them, with both consoles.
That's because Sony gave them a fat fucking paycheck to say their fucking name 100 times during this reveal. And so they couldn't really say much else, could they?
Nope. But Jeff,
way to spend that money, Sony.
Well done with that question, sir. I was very impressed with that. You're the man, Jeff. You're the man. But yeah, my big takeaway from watching this is I'm super pissed that it's not a real goddamn game.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said. A lot of people felt that way.
I'm watching this like, oh my god, is this a new Tomb Raider? No, it's a new IP. Oh, wait, what do you mean it's just a game demo? What do you mean? I want all 16 billion of those triangles on my console, on my system right now. By the way, there's a lot of triangles.
So many triangles.
I'm going to every developer showing any graphics, like, how many triangles you got in that bad boy?
So many. Raph says, listen to that X-Boner. It's because Sony gave him a big check. I mean, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Strike me with lightning.
But it's very cool that we have the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X line are definitely becoming the next gen consoles. They're putting a lot of power behind these machines to get as graphically updated as possible. And Epic dropping the Unreal Engine 5, and they're also dropping it for free. You could go to their website and get it, and even start creating your own Unreal Engine 5 video game.
Let's do it.
Don't start.
Raph, you working on that NotA RPG? Let's get it going on Unreal Engine 5. I want to see myself with so many triangles, Raph Prime.
So many triangles. Seriously, there were a lot. That was a big takeaway too. It's like, man, this is gonna be a lot of triangles in this. Here it is right here. Epic is also finally launching this Epic Online Services platform, the multi-platform and game management tool it built specifically to operate Fortnite. Originally announced in late 2018, the Epic Online Services takes all that technology, specifically the cross-platform matchmaking and account management tech that lets Fortnite accounts move and play between mobile console and PC, and gives it out for free. It will operate as a single software development kit and is available today for all major consoles, Mac and PC, with mobile to come soon.
Nice.
Fuck.
Damn. For me, that sets the stage for cross-platform next gen.
Yep. So thanks, Epic. Thanks. Coming up next, big information for me. And hopefully for all those other folks out there, all you MMO players.
Curse One said they did the same thing when the PS4 and Xbox One first came out. It never really matched it in game. I have to go and look at that. Look at the last Unreal.
I'm pretty sure at least God of War was graphically. Whew.
And the last Uncharted game was fucking amazing looking, and amazing as well. But
so Phantasy Star Online 2 PC release date is finally confirmed and coming next week with Xbox crossplay.
Nice.
This is a bad time for me to jump back into WoW because I have to pay for that. but it's coming to PC specifically on May 27th, and it will be cross-platform play with the Xbox One. April 15th, Phantasy Star Online 2 launched on the Xbox One, leaving the open beta, and begin a long-awaited era of PS2 in North America. Fucking finally. So you'll be able to purchase it on the Microsoft Store for Windows 10, so you have to get it from the Microsoft Store. But woohoo!
Dope.
Yep. Seeing if there's anything else that I really saw, but yeah, that's basically it. But for PC players, we finally get to play PSO2 on PC next week, and let me go ahead and tell folks now. Yes, it's on the Microsoft Store. No, it's a horrible, horrible place to buy video games, even to use video games. I hate it. We all hate it. There is going to basically be no graphic update. What you saw on Xbox is what we get on PC.
Even I can say that about the Xbox Store. I agree.
It's just terrible. Just terrible. But hey, it's crossplay with Xbox One. Woohoo!
Hey-o!
Oh God, I just realized that now we're gonna get all the Xbox players when PC. It's like, oh ho ho! Look at all these PC noobs coming into our video game. This is a console MMO. All right, PC, you need to bring it down. All right, you guys aren't top dog here. We are. Fuck off, play Xbox. We'll be fine. You were merely adopted into the MMO genre. We were born in it.
Oh my God, stop it.
Coming up next, fun information. I love fun information. Ubisoft sues Google and Apple for hosting Alibaba's Rainbow Six Siege clone. What the fuck? Ubisoft, you just or Google, you just got this contract with Ubisoft to, do their Google games on the Google Stadia. You fucking up, bud. So for every popular game out there, there's an equally popular ripoff of that eventually end up sued by the original publisher. But we've hardly ever heard of a publisher suing the platform hosting the offending title. Well, that's exactly what happened in the case of Alibaba's Rainbow Six Siege clone. According to a recent report from Bloomberg, Ubisoft has sued Google and Apple for hosting Alibaba's Area F2, which is claimed to be near identical clone to Rainbow Six Siege. Oh my God. So here, in a statement regarding the matter, Ubisoft said, R6S is among the most popular competitive multiplayer games in the world and is among Ubisoft's most valuable intellectual properties. Virtually every aspect of AF2 is copied from R6S. Man, that's a hard one to always say. From the operator selection screen to the final scoring screen and everything in between. Due to this, the company had previously notified Apple and Google that Area F2 is infringing its copyrights, but the companies refused to remove the game from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. This eventually led to Ubisoft suing both of them, accusing the companies of selling a ripoff of the game for their respective platforms. Keep in mind that both stores keep a cutout of every IAP, so they are earning revenue from hosting Area F2. You're not going to get rid of that money. Wow, it has a 3.5-star rating on Google Play Store.
Ubisoft be like,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So I wonder if this is actually the graphics from either Ubisoft, from Rainbow Six Siege, or is it from Area F2? You won't know.
You don't know, do you?
But damn, Google. Damn.
That's fucked up, dog.
Fucked up indeed. Next, and this is actually pretty cool. So want to take a moment to actually give our reactions on this. This the last state of play was last week, and it was 18 minutes of Ghost of Tsushima combat, exploration, and more. It was a nice game. It was gameplay. It was.
I didn't know they actually did that anymore.
I know. It was actual full-on gameplay of, like, we saw the menu of the map and them riding the horse, calling the horse, trying to go through, picking up bamboo, just calling the wind. It was great. So it was 18 minutes of actual gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima, and the developers talked about Sucker Punch talked about combat, exploration, and a little bit more, and it was some good stuff. This is looking to be another good game from Sucker Punch.
Well, normally this time period in genre doesn't really, not really into it. It's just not what I like to play, right? But after watching this video, and then I guess I just forgot that I pretty much liked every Sucker Punch game that's come out over the past decade. And I was like, man, this is actually pretty dope. Because I don't know why, but I always saw this game as a Souls kind of game. I always thought that's what this was, and so I never paid attention to it because I thought that's what we were dealing with. But that's not the case at all. So now I'm way more into it. I hate Souls games so much. I just don't know if I could ever play one. But no, it looks really, really good.
So with Ghost, you play the character of Jin, and as you're playing, you can actually determine how he works, how his playstyle is, depending on your choice. You could either be full blown on assassin, or you could be full on samurai. It was really cool to see him go off into the same area, and he went in the day, went as a samurai, and then he went at night and became basically the Ghost. He went in his assassin form. And you can change the armor depending on how your playstyle is. But then you can also change the color of the armor. So they went very detailed to me, it's a good character customization that what you're wearing is basically how you're going to perform your duties. Each armor can even give you different move sets that you're going to be able to use in your arsenal. The exploration seems pretty cool because the scenery is just goddamn beautiful. Just so beautiful. What else? My favorite feature from the video, and they add it, is this is a samurai game. So any of us who have seen old samurai black and white movies, you can go in the options and turn on this black and white old-timey filter that you're just going to see shit on the screen. Yeah. When they turned it on, I'm like, this is immediately bought. This has to go on a wish list. I need to play this game at some point, and you know what? Probably never finish it. But holy crap, I'm playing the entire game in that black and white setting. It was glorious.
Yeah, it looks really good. So, like, I kind of chucked this to like when Red Dead Redemption came out. I wasn't really into Western stuff, right? And I was like, I guess I'll try it, and loved it. I think that might be the case with this as well. Denny said, now I'm hyped. Same. Yeah. I was completely uninterested in the game until I saw the video. Yeah, same. Like, it, oh man, it looks really good. So
I'm pulling it up on the stream now, and this is the Samurai Cinema, where it turns it into this black and white filter, and I'm just going to let this play while Stevie B continues to talk, but just watch this magistry.
That's great. And it's like an RPG samurai game, and I guess I didn't know that I wanted it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, and I was just like, man, I do kind of want this, and I think it's going to sell insanely well. And I don't mean this in like a super negative way. I think it's gonna now sell more than it probably would have, because its biggest competition is another Sony game called Last of Us Part 2, which has some really bad press behind it. And I think that when people are like, which one am I gonna get, they're gonna get this.
Yeah, it is a strange one that Sony is launching like these two giant IPs so close together.
Well, I think they were originally further apart.
Yeah, because I mean, again, I think Last of Us was supposed to come out in the spring, and then this one right here in the summer. But even that, I feel like they're so close together.
Machete says, "Is another hard as heck Souls game?" No, and I think the reason why a lot of people think that is because of that other stupid ass game that won Game of the Year over RE2. Sekiro. I'm just kidding. It's not dumb as fuck. A lot of people liked it. I think it's because
the 2019 Video Game Awards Game of the Year. Yeah.
Fuck you. I think because Sekiro came out and that was like a very Souls game, and so people just kind of like they're just like put this in that same category because it has similar style and look to it, but it's not like that. It's more. Oh god, I don't know. It's like, I guess it's more like Red Dead meets like a Japanese Assassin's Creed. Like I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I probably put it more towards Assassin's Creed though than I would a Souls game.
Yeah,
comment looks good. So
yeah, this is definitely I think it's gonna be a good game.
It's definitely gonna be a good game.
Now, they've also stated as well that if you go back and actually watch this 18 minutes of gameplay and look at the map, they actually said that this is basically a small portion of the starting zone. Only a small portion. Sadly, it's not on Steam. It's a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Sadly. So this map is going to be, this island that you're on is going to be super huge, and it is going to have each individual biome of, it's going to have wintry, like winter. It's going to have some areas of spring and all that kind of stuff. You would see in different biomes, all inside this island. So.
I love the different and I love games that let you like play how you want to play. Because I'm not very good at stealth, so like I like just like to go in full armored up and just like try to wreck everything, right? Like
Yeah.
So
you gotta Halo it. You gotta Halo it.
Yeah, that's right. So I don't know. Or Borderlands. Everybody used to get so mad at me because I used to just run out and just start shooting everything. You remember?
Yeah.
PS4 Master Race. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm into it, man. I'm really into it. I'm probably gonna pick this up. I might even pick this up like close to day one. I'm not even gonna lie. This looks really good. What's the release date? July, right?
July 17th.
Right. That's right. And what's the Last of Us 2 release date?
Well, speaking of, our last bit of news is I'll scroll down and find that date for you real fast because let's see, June 19th. Yeah, they are like a month apart.
Yeah, that's really close.
Yeah, man, I think they should have pushed back Ghost much further because I think definitely because of the bad press of Last of Us and how close everything is, folks are going to have to make that decision and they're going to immediately flock to Ghost.
Yeah, dude, definitely. Red says spend your iridium. I'll spend it when I want to. I know, she got so triggered. I can see Stevie B dying by someone killing him from behind. Yeah.
Like an arrow in the back.
I can see myself dying all like a million times, but it'll still be fun. This. Okay. So I saw this. Was it yesterday or day before yesterday?
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh.
No, it was today. The article came out today.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, Sony. Like, okay, so I get that it's like already made, right? Like these consoles were already made, especially since the game was supposed to come out a while back, right? So these consoles, they're already built. So it's just, oh god, I was like, they're gonna be sitting on the shelf for so long, dude.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is celebrating The Last of Us Part 2 with a limited edition PS4 Pro bundle and more.
I guess it's cool. It has a 2 terabyte hard drive, right? And the PS4 Pro Gold wireless headset. Like that's pretty cool, right? I don't.
Well, those are separate. Those are like separate stuff.
They don't all come together? I thought they all came together.
Let me see. So this is the Pro Bundle, which will launch with the game on June 19th. So this is a special bundle that features a fully customized matte finish PS4 Pro console engraved with Ellie's tattoo design, a limited edition DualShock 4 Pro wireless controller, a physical copy of the game, as well as a code to redeem digital content such as Last of Us Part 2, PS4 dynamic theme avatars, and more. This bundle will be available in the US and Canada for $400 USD or 500 Canadian AD. So the limited edition DualShock 4 will be available as a standalone. So you can get this limited edition standalone for $65.
So, but the controller that comes with it is the same. Is that controller?
It is this controller, yes.
Okay, I'm about to say.
So you can get this limited edition Last of Us Part 2 controller for $64 or 75 in Canada. It's a steel black matte finish with white detailing in a PlayStation shape. This limited edition wireless controller features Ellie's iconic fern tattoo engraved on the lower right-hand side and the Last of Us Part 2 logo touchpad. So let's see here. Furthermore, we're also launching the limited edition gold wireless headset presented in a steel black matte finish with contrasting crimson inner ear cups. This stylish wireless headset features Ellie's fern tattoo and game logo. The headset will be available for $99.99 USD, $119.99 Canada. So you're not going to get the headset with the Pro Edition, but you can also get the So if you are definitely a Last of Us fan and you want to get the full Last of Us collection, you're going to be paying the price of a PS5. We think. We don't know the price either.
What, the price of that?
The price of the controller or of the PS5.
It's
I mean, shit.
$400.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's $400 just for the console, which comes with that controller, and then it's another $100 for the wireless headset. Now, of course, if you I'm sorry. My apologies. You're right. I missed one thing. Lastly, we're partnering with Seagate to introduce a limited edition Last of Us Part 2 official licensed Seagate 2 terabyte game hard drive. The officially licensed game drive features a laser etched design of Ellie's tattoo and offers an external hard drive upgrade for PS4 systems with the capacity to install 50 plus games. The hard drive will be available for $89.99 USD, $114.99 Canadian.
That's how I feel about all of it. I'm sorry.
So if you are a Last of Us Part 2 fan and you want the whole package, you gotta ask yourself, do you want the whole package or do you want an actual PS5? Because why would you even still do this when you have a new console coming? Who's gonna want to have this when there's a new console coming? No one's going to. That's a lot of money to drop, and we are not in a valid, healthy economy right now.
I know. Danny said we're gonna GameStop. I can tell you some people collect these specials on consoles. I mean, I get it, but like that's a very, very tiny margin. It's a very tiny margin on its own. But then like the feedback The Last of Us Part 2 has gotten so far makes that margin even smaller for someone that's gonna buy a full-fledged fucking console. I don't know, man. I still have a regular PS4, and in January I was like sort of considering it with like tax return, but I was like, why would I go out and get a PS4 Pro this year when I could just save the money and get a PS5 at the end of the year? It doesn't make any sense, right? Like I don't see the point of buying a PS4 Pro. Like I don't right now at all. Like, and the only reason I can see you replacing your PS4 Pro is like your PS4 fully fucking bricks and breaks or something, right? And even then, I'd buy the cheapest one I could find, like a used one, to hold me over until the PS5 came out. So I don't know, man. It's
not even an SSD hard drive.
Yeah, I don't. My grid says niche within a niche within a niche. You're right. It's so God, it's so true. Like, I mean, it's cool. And, Sony probably already had this manufactured, and like you obviously can't predict what happened to them. So and they expected it to like wreck. I mean, if those leaks didn't happen, this would be like the most anticipated thing ever for Sony this year. Like, but it's now not. So it
$90 for a 2 terabyte hard drive. You can go screw yourself. Get yourself a nice one. Like, what was that? Western Digital for $60.
I live off. I have 3 of the My Passport, the Passport ones. Those things I live off those things. They're so good. The USB 3.0, man, they're awesome. I have one on my Xbox, one on my PlayStation, one on my PC. Like, I literally love those things, and they work great. I never have any trouble with them. It's perfect. I have a trouble with the PS4 one, but I think it's an issue with the PS4. I have a first gen PS4. Like, it's literally like a day one PS4. Like, so I'm surprised it's still fucking hanging on at this point. So, but it still works fine.
I mean, I got a PS4 Pro, but that's only because, one, I got it during Amazon Black Friday, so I got it pretty cheap. And 2, it's Destiny 2. And, like, cool. It's a very pretty white. But it's also, like, shoved inside of a, like, case. So it's not like anyone's going to see this beautiful black steel PS4 with this nice etched tattoo, because it's going to be shoved inside of a drawer. It's going to be shoved inside a compartment of some sort. It's not going to be out on the coffee table where the cat can sleep their little head on it because it's nice and warm. No one's going to see that. And yes, niche is very niche. And hey, that Spider-Man PS4 Pro was very pretty.
Bro, I actually, to this day, regret not getting it. I still do.
I do too.
I was so I put Spider-Man on for my son, and I play it and give him the control, and he thinks he's playing it, so everybody's having a good time. And he honestly, he gets pissed if I don't change his suit. Where he's like, "Change the suit!" Like he gets real mad, and he wants to change his suit constantly. And then it's just it's ridiculous. And then he goes, "That one," like I know which one he's talking about. It just fucking kills me. No, but it's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with it. But like I was playing it Sunday while Heather was shopping. She took Elena, and I was sitting here with him playing that, and I was just playing it like fucking really missed out on that Spider-Man PS4 Pro. That'd been so fucking dope just to have. Like it'd just be fucking fantastic just to have. Like I have the R2D2 360, and like I'm like, man, this is fucking great. I'm so glad I got it. It's like such a unique thing. So is the Spider-Man one. Like a fucking red console with a Spider-Man symbol on it. Like, when are you ever gonna see that again, dude? What about maybe for Spider-Man 2? But
Yeah,
still,
I mean those are definitely like nice and bright, and you can see them. This one's definitely all black. But and just like you said, they've already made these. They already had like this big launch for Last of Us 2 that this was going to coincide with this. So it was going to be a nice, big, extravagant thing. But then it got pushed back because of COVID. It finally gave a launch date because of the leaks. And because of the leaks, we got bad press. And at the same time, Sony's still dropping the ball because we still don't have any information on the PS5. No price, no idea what it looks like. And you have the audacity to show us a PS4 Pro for a game nobody's going. Now, some people are going to buy, and they're going to be mad.
Danny said I haven't been spoiled for it yet, but I've heard it's Mass Effect 3 level, pissing off the player base. Mass Effect 3, when people got pissed at that was just a story element that people didn't like. It was still good. I guess it's my opinion, right? A lot of people didn't like it. This is different. It's Mass Effect 3 was just whiny babies that were expecting it to end a way, and they didn't get that way. Right? Now y'all like they just it's yeah, I'm gonna fucking get hate for this. But it's sort of like the way people reacted to Luke in The Last Jedi, right? Luke wasn't who everybody imagined he would be and have been imagining he would be for years. But it was a well-written story.
Thank you, Ryan Johnson.
Same thing that happened with Mass Effect 3.
Thank you.
With Last of Us Part 2, it's a bit different. I don't want, like I said, for you guys that are getting it, I don't want to spoil it, but it's a bit different than that. Just from what I know. Trex knows more than I did because he was like, fuck it, I'm going to read them. I haven't read them, but I know like the general basis of them.
Wait, what did I read?
It's the leaks of Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, yeah. Honestly,
Yeah,
the people who are mad, they're mad about little things because they didn't really give out like full-blown stuff. It just basically left you for more imagination, and people with imaginations are just going buck wild.
They said I haven't played Mass Effect either, but I remember the backlash from it. Dude, first off, the Mass Effect trilogy is absolutely fucking amazing. Like, if you listen, someone like you, I know you and your taste, like you would fucking absolutely love the Mass Effect series without a shadow of a fucking doubt. They're all fantastic. Which is rumors that BioWare is about to announce a remaster of all three. They're going to launch them soon, so that'll be pretty dope. So you might get your chance if you wanted to play them like that. So Mass Effect 3 was a massive build-up that ended in 3 static choices. I mean, I get it, but it's the build-up, and you had to like read between the fucking lines. Like, I could spend an hour and a half talking about the end of Mass Effect 3. There were so many fucking things and so many different and like. And I really don't want to talk because I don't know. I really just want to I spent so much time talking about it, but like, there's so much more than that. And the problem is it wasn't right in front of your face when you played it. You really had. It's one of those things where you have to make. It's like that's why I compared it to Last Jedi, because like after Last Jedi, you really have to go back and be like, really think about it and be like, fuck, damn, you know. And it's so like. It was such a test of the fan base, right? To see if they the last Jedi weeded out the Chads from the rest of Star Wars fan base. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not going to talk about that more. But it's sort of like that. It's like they got the results without knowing the story and what led up to it. For what? For Mass Effect? You guys really didn't like the end? I thought it was fantastic. In fact, I thought they pushed out when they went back and updated it because so many people cried on the internet. Don't spoil it. I haven't beat it yet. I'm not going to spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. I'm not going to play it.
Michael Grit says spoilers. Arkham Knight is Jason Todd. That was like the worst kept. Like it was.
No,
like
that actually pissed me off.
Well, come on! You didn't know the Arkham Knight was going to be Jason Todd, dude.
I tried not to spoil myself for it.
Come on, you knew, but the whole time you were playing it, you were like, "It's going to be like they were telling the Jason Todd story the entire time."
Didn't really think of it.
Oh my god! Throws Grit out the window.
I mean, for me, like I'm pretty, like I mean, sure, like everybody was like, "Yeah, man, definitely Todd. It's definitely Jason Todd." But like for me, it's like, can I just like live into like the shocking reveal of it?
No.
What? You're just like no.
I mean, they just changed the name from Arkham Knight from the Red Hood to the Arkham Knight, so they could be like, "Oh, maybe we can use this as a twist."
Yeah, then they just kind of like they really shoehorn that the story into it, so it's like, what the fuck?
It's like a guy comes back and knows all about Batman, everything he does, all the way he fights, everywhere everything is, and the best way. It's like fucking. And then they started like showing Joker beating his ass with a fucking. And I was like, "This is okay." They got Epic Record didn't know
that game was definitely for people who never played Batman, never heard of Batman, didn't know anything about this Batman story. That's what that story was for, and that story was basically for 4 people.
I know. I mean, I still thought. Don't get me wrong. I still thought it was an excellent fucking
yes,
game.
It was.
I loved it, but I loved all the Arkham games, and I actually 100% at Arkham Knight. I'd rarely do that in games. I literally went and found every Riddler trophy.
You had to. It was such an enriching story.
Yeah, that's right. Ross said I would make a pretty good comparison, but I'd probably give away spoilers without even saying them. All right. I don't want to piss anybody off. You know how it goes. All right. So here we are at the end. We're at the end. This is where we also again start harassing the people at YouTube and tell you to come watch us live at twitch.tv/NerdsTheApocalypse. And it's especially important this time because the Twitch people are getting the after show. People on YouTube ain't gonna get that. We'll fucking get the monetizer channel shut down. We start talking about what we're gonna talk about on fucking YouTube.
Oh, really? Because I was actually gonna play the American Dad clip because I found it. That we can't play on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, no. So we're gonna cut the stream off here for YouTube. So I mean, of course, the VOD will be up, so you can go over to twitch.tv/NerdsTheApocalypse and go into the VODs and watch it there. But still, come over here live on Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern and hang out with us and talk some video games. It's fun. You saw how we included all these lovely people in the conversation all night, even if they were talking a little shit about us. That's fine. We get trolled all the time here at Nerds of the Apocalypse. Thanks, trolls. To be fair, I missed, so yeah, I'll watch it on YouTube. There you go. See, Aaron's back.
Aaron's just here for the fun stuff.
She is here for the fun stuff. Hey, Aaron. All right. So there you go. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight. You can find us on Facebook. Search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. You can find us on YouTube. Search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. Even if you're watching us on YouTube, there you go. And then we're on the Twitter at Nerds of the Apoc. I'm on the Twitter at CVB586. I have my own Resident Evil centric YouTube channel. Just search for Resident Evil and Stevie B. Because fuck that Stevie B guy. You have to put Resident Evil in front of it. You get the super pop singer. Ugh. What about you, Trex? Where can we find you, buddy? Where are you at? Where can we contact you? What's your Twitch channel? What are you streaming? Fucking tell us.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/TrexSite. I'll be playing some WoW and some DCO this week. And, of course, find me over at my YouTube channel, I guess, over at youtube.com/TrexSite. And definitely follow me over on the Twitter at ThisIsTrex.
Well, there you go. There's all those places. So, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. Of course, Stevie B, and this beautiful specimen is
Trex.
And we're Nerds Deep. Oh, wait, no!
These guys are my best friends. They're taking things. We've always been together.
How was
We're
this
full of
not getting us
excitement,
monetized?
having fun all day.
I have no idea. Just best friends. Best friends are we.
I love you, Dad.
We love you, awesome nerds. Good night, YouTube. Good night. We love you.